Then Jehovah said to Joshua, "Do not be afraid or be terrified. Take with you all the people of war and get up, go up to Ai. See, I have given into your hand the king of Ai and his hope and his city and his land, and you must do to Ai and to its king just as you did to Jericho and its king. Only you people may plunder and spoil and its domestic animals for yourselves. Set an ambush for yourselves against the city at the rear." Accordingly, Joshua and all the people of war rose to go up to Ai, and Joshua proceeded to choose 30,000 men, valiant, mighty ones, and to send them off by night. And he went on to command them, saying, "See, you are lying in ambush against the city to the rear of the city. Do not go very far away from the city, and you must all of you hold yourselves in readiness. As for me, as all the people who are with me, we shall go close to the city, and it must occur that in case they should come out to meet us just as the first, we must then flee before them, and they must come out after us until we have drawn them away from the city, for they will say they are fleeing before us, and just as at the first, and we must flee before them. Then you will rise up from the ambush, and you will take possession of the city, and Jehovah your God is certainly give it into your hands. And it must occur that as soon as you have seized the city, you should set the city on fire according to Jehovah's word. You should do. See, I have commanded you." After that, Joshua sent them out, and they marched to the place of ambush, and they took a quarter between Bethel and Ai, and to the west of Ai, while Joshua kept lodging on that night to the midst of the people. Then Joshua rose up early in the morning and reviewed the people, and went up, he and the older men of Israel, before the people to Ai. And all the people of war who were with him went up, and they might approach and get in the front of the city, and they proceeded to camp to the north of Ai, well, with the valley between them and Ai. And in the meantime, he took about 5,000 men to set them as an ambush between Bethel and Ai to the west of the city. So the people set the main camp that was to the north of the city to the extreme rear of it, that was to the city, to the extreme rear of it, that proceeded to go during that night into the middle of the plan. And it came about after, as soon as the king of Ai saw it, then the men of the city got in a hurry and rose up early and went out to meet Israel in the battle. And he and all his people at the appointed time before desert plan, and as for him, he did not.
He told me before, he said, "Brother Davis, I might not finish." That's okay. Good job, though, Bryan. Excellent job. We all appreciate it. That read. There's a lot of verses, but you tried your best to get through them. Did a very nice job. As you're working on our first study point there for all of us, that's page 83 of our textbook, and that's accurate reading. And that simply reads, reading aloud exactly what is on the printed page. I was following along and did a nice job in doing that there. You tried hard not to skip any words, but you read exactly what was there. You also read in word groupings, too. That's important, and that comes with practice. reading the word groupies because that conveys the thought of the reading itself. So we do appreciate that. You get A for effort too. Thank you very much. Moving on to your next point of counsel. Next up, our talk number 2, we're going to have Sister Swanson and her householder, Sister Jose, handle this for us.